Hi everyone, so after many weeks of saying that I was going to do this, I'm actually going to now show you AJ's room that Caius will also be sharing once he is old enough, and the setup in my bedroom for Caius, pretty much. Now, AJ's room isn't exactly how I want it. There's still quite a few little things that I want to get done, but they're going to have to wait till after Caius is here. There's a lot of sort of things like, you know, picture frames and stuff that I want to fill, but yeah, I'd rather have some pictures of Caius as well. So this is his room. It's nothing fancy by any means. We do not own the home we live in, we rent, and here in New Zealand you can't do a lot to a rental property in regards to like painting and your own sort of decorating without the owner's permission and things. So I've worked with what I've got. Still lots that I would really like to be able to do to it. So I'm standing at AJ's door, and this is what you see when you walk in. Here is the dresser. This was actually mine when I was a teenager, and it was my husband and mine's as well. Plenty of drawers, but we decided to give it to AJ and Caius. So AJ has the left side, Caius has the right side. On here I've just got a few little knickknacks and things, baby monitor, and then up here are their names. I haven't found a little and sign to be able to put in there yet, so I'm going to have to make one. But again, that's just going to have to wait. But yeah, that's what is on that wall. There's nothing else on that wall. Over here is the crib. This is an old crib. I used it when I was a baby. My mum used it when she was a baby. It's been repainted. AJ used it. It's really old, but it does the job. At the moment, it is storing things that the baby will be using once he is here. You know, like the playmat, the baby carrier, things like that. Please excuse me, I'm very puffed out. And in these shelves are just sort of babyish sort of things, like we'll be putting a picture in there and things like that. So this is kind of like Caius' side of the room. He has a big window. And then this is AJ's side of the room. It's all AJ's side of the room here. I'll start over here. See, it's the door we walked in. This here is a, I don't know if you, there you go. It's a photo, well it's not a photo, it's a print that was in my husband's bedroom when he was a little boy, and he really loved it. It reminds him of him and his grandfather. And so I got it reframed. I reframed it and popped it in AJ's room. And it's a really cute little piece. These are all like drawings that I did of animals for when this was just AJ's room when he was little, but I'm going to be reframing them in a different sort of thing. Again, things that I would like to do, but I'm running out of time, so I'm just going to have to do them after I've had Caius. These are just a few little toys, and then these are all AJ's nappies that he's using, and then the bottom shelf has his shoes and stuff. That's his wardrobe. There's really nothing in there. It's really just storage for extra stuff. Over here is his bed. He's been sleeping in a big boy bed for over a month now. He's doing really well. He really likes it. So happy with that. This here is just after he has a shower at night, I just get him ready on his bed, and that's just got wipes and powder and his eczema cream and stuff in there. And then there's a few just posters of different things, animals and numbers and letters and things like that. Up there is a wind chime thing that I got when I was a really little kid. It's not very boy themed or anything, but I've got nowhere else to put it in the house, so it's staying here. That's a window behind there, and I'm actually going to be taking that down and making it look nicer, but yeah. And then this is AJ's shelf that's built into his wall. It's just got little things on there of his. That was his name plaque that I did when I was pregnant with him for his, you know, baby room sort of thing. For the look. He's got a beanbag next to his bed and a mat. Then he's got a big bookcase full of books, and that's just got other stuff in the cupboard there. It's just storage really. That's his first year of life photo frame thing. Got some pirate stuff on there. He's got a table with 2 chairs. The other chair is hiding behind the teddy bear. This is his little playhouse that I made him out of a big box, and he decorated himself a long time ago. There's a couple of bins with baby toys basically. These are all the soft toys, and this one has balls in it. There's 2 other boxes that are out in the living room that AJ uses all the time, so they stay out there because I've got cars and trucks and trains and all that sort of stuff in there. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much the bedroom. There's really not a lot to it, but yeah. You'll notice that, yeah, there are not a lot of toys in here, if any. That is purposeful at this point. When I was redoing his room, I brought all his toys back in here, but it was not a good idea because he had just started sleeping in his big boy bed, and instead of napping, he would just get up and play with all his toys and things. So I moved them all back out to the living room. I can show you his toy setup out there another time. It's a big mess out there at the moment though. But this is yeah, this is his room, and Caius will just be plonked in there for sleeping at some point. But yeah, it's still pretty much like sort of AJ's bedroom. Right, so what I'm going to show you now is this is actually a change table that was AJ's, of course. But this time around, I'm doing things a bit differently. Now this is actually right outside our front door, which has never been used. So it's kind of like a little end of hall bit. And it's right in between the living room and our master bedroom. So this is basically going to live here. And it has all the supplies for Caius and a couple of things down the bottom there for AJ. So I'm just going to show you sort of how we're going to deal with this, how this is going to work for us. Because it is in such a prime sort of position, it's right between where we're going to be spending most of our time with the new baby, the bedroom and the living area. So this is where it's going to live, and this is what its function is basically. I've got a container here for bath stuff basically. This is Johnson Baby Top Stow Bath. There's powder, there's nail clippers, shampoo, lotions, all that sort of stuff in there. Then this one has a whole lot of nappies, full of nappies, and a couple of packs of wipes there. This here is washcloths and, you know, little burp cloth thingies, and I've got some towels. These are the big napkins that like you use for cloth diapering, but AJ was a really big spiller as a baby, so I'm going to be using these for Caius, just in case he's a big spiller too. So I've got those sitting there. And then on the second shelf I have the bath, the baby bath. Just get that, it's just a basic baby bath there. And then the bottom shelf I have, those are just AJ's nappies and wipes, and that's his little toilet potty that he has no interest in whatsoever. And some newborn nappies. Basically this bottom shelf will just be filled with nappies basically. when you get more nappies. And around here is my container full of my electric breast pump, and it's got bottles and all that sort of stuff in it, ready to go and use. So that's what that is there. All organised. I've got a sheet over it at the moment. In the meantime, I'm just going to cover it back over now, just to keep everything from getting dusty or getting too much sun on it and things while we're not using it yet. But yeah, that's that. And then if we go into the bedroom, you'll see I've just been filming today, doing all that sort of stuff. This is the setup for in here while Caius is in with us. This is his bed. This is my side of the bed. This is his bed, a little bassinet. I've put his sheets and blankets on already. And this has also just been covered up with a sheet, just to keep it, you know, from getting dust in there or anything like that. But I took it off for you today. Then this is this changing mat. I'm going to be putting a nice feeling thing on top. But that's his change mat. This is my set of drawers. I'm just putting it on top of here. Easy access, and up there is nappies for in here for night time, and wipes that are just sitting on top of the dresser. So yeah, that's how I'm doing it this time. It's just, yeah, it's going to be easier than just taking some things that I learnt last time, just trying to make my life a little bit easier this time. So yeah, that's it. So that is the setup for AJ's room, for our room and our little, I guess, stock trolley full of things that we're going to be using all the time. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, if you have any questions or anything, leave them below. I'm sure I haven't left anything out. I don't think I have. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.